is up, guys? Mr. Free Coiner here again. I am bringing you some good news. Of course, I'm sure you've already heard this. This has been the talk of the day. Ripple has announced that XRP is live. Awesome news. And actually, I was wondering if they would go ahead and announce this during Swell, and I'm so happy that they did, because this is just the way to start the fiscal year off, which is the way the banks, or rather the way companies look at it, is that this is the beginning of the year. So that being said, I mean, hey, it's wonderful news. I feel like we can expect a lot more great news to come out as time goes on. It's just awesome. I'm wondering how things are going to look in the next month, and even by the end of the year. This is why I was saying before that we don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going to happen. Anybody, and I'm going to say this because I've gotten some comments, on the videos, and just saying some really ridiculous stuff. Look, if you think you have an idea about what Ripple has up its sleeves, you are insane. Nobody knows but Ripple. So over the next month, over the next 3 months, we're going to hear and see things happening that we never would have thought of. There was speculation as to whether Ripple would announce what they announced today, but nobody knew. There were a lot of people saying, well, maybe it might be next, on into the month. I mean, even the way they put it, everybody was expecting it maybe around the halfway point. But it kind of tells me that they're ready to get moving and go and move forward with this. The thing that we have to do at this point is just be patient. Just be patient, guys. It's not going to happen just overnight. I think it's going to happen in a fairly quick time frame. Compared to what other markets might be, or even as far as the internet and all that. But we still have to be patient, whether it's 2 months, 3 months, 6 months. We have to be patient as things move forward, and we really start to see the price increase. I don't think it'll take, like I said, I don't think it's going to take too long. But I mean, I don't know. I'm guessing at it. So guys, this is just something that we were looking for, and here it is now. So I wanted to go ahead and just read a couple paragraphs here. So of course, title is Ripple's cryptocurrency product goes live for the first time with 3 financial firms. It just kind of says that. Now, it will be used by payment providers Mercury FX and Qualix, as well as cooperative financial firm Catalyst Corporate Federal Credit Union, Ripple said. Chief Executive Brad Garlinghouse was set to announce the news at the startup's annual Swell conference, a 2-day event attended by industry representatives on Monday. I'm really excited to bring the product into the market at a time when there is a lot of skepticism about digital assets and their real use case. Ashish Birla, Ripple's senior vice president of product, told CNBC. And the thing is that here we are. We have a solid use case. We see that XRP will be used by banks. I mean, the other stuff with the multi-hop payments, with the convergence and all of this. I mean, look, everything is coming into focus, as we can see. It's coming into focus. I mean, just think about, say, 4 months ago when all the FUD was flying and everybody said, oh, the banks are not going to use XRP and this and that. I mean, but look where we are now. Look where we are. I mean, when you go to Ripple's site, let's go ahead and go to Ripple's site. What you'll notice here is that they don't have they don't have XCurrent, they don't have XVIA, they don't have any of them. The only thing it speaks of is RippleNet and XRP. Even if a bank is only set up to use, if they started them out, we'll say, with XCurrent, the likely thing that will happen is that when they do a cross-border remittance, it will be sent in XRP. And just think, what bank would rather hold on to their Nostro Vostro accounts, okay, having all that money tied up, as opposed to using XRP? That would just be silly. It would be very silly for them to do that. I think we're going to see a lot happen because, you know, even though, you know, large companies and things like that, they don't like to move fast, but we have to remember, we don't know how long they've been working on this. Okay. We don't know how long or how many different companies or banks or payment providers have been working with Ripple with this, you know, with XRP, with XCurrent and XVIA. We don't know because a lot of these companies don't want anyone to know what they're actually doing. Okay. So I think at this point, a lot of that information will start to get released, but I'm going to tell you guys, I think they're going to blow our socks off with the news that comes out from this point on. I really believe that. You know, will I make a price prediction? I mean, it could be anything, right? I'm not going to just nail down any price because we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen as far as that goes. But what I would like to see is something that would get me, you know, get all of us to a point that we get our initial investments back and we're totally in profit. That's, you know, that's what I can say. Anybody that has not bought into XRP, I feel like they will be extremely disappointed in themselves once this all really, really takes off. Yeah, so that's really what I wanted to talk about. You might want to check out this article. I mean, awesome news. I mean, who knows what we're going to see happen tomorrow. What news is released. This is, I mean, like I said, I'm just really excited about it. I'm ready to go. I hope you guys are too. Even though the prices has not done anything yet, you know, like I said, just patience. Patience is key. All right. There's a lot of manipulation in the market still. I mean, remember, that hasn't gone anywhere. So let's just let this play out, see what happens you know, through October. I think we're going to start seeing some movement as, you know, as time goes on. And I even said, you know, don't expect a major price movement. I mean, the first day of August. Let's get on into it. Let's, you know, let the reality of this sink into those naysayers. And, you know, I really believe that very soon we're going to be able to reap the benefits of reap the rewards of our steadfastness and staying with XRP. You know, again, I mean, I don't have to say don't get shaken out because, you know, we can see the finish line now. We can see that light at the end of the tunnel. Let's just keep moving with it. And like I said, our job right now is just to be patient. So do that, sit back, relax, get you a box of popcorn, and let's just watch, see what happens. So guys, hey, I really appreciate you coming back to check me out again. I know lately I have not been putting out videos on a really regular basis, but you know, hey, life gets in the way. Still trying to get to the infamous 1,000 subscribers, and I really appreciate you guys, every one of you who have subscribed. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate your views, you coming to check it out and adding a comment. I really, really appreciate it. So hey, let's keep moving together, guys. This has been Mr. Free Coiner. Thank you for joining me. Take care of yourselves, and God bless.